Good morning, friends. Welcome back again. In last topic, we covered HTML, and we promised you that in the next session we will start with the computer networking. With computer networking, because it will give you a lot of time for practicing HTML, and after the completion of HTML, because HTML is computer network is a theoretical type of subject, so you will have a lot of time for practicing the HTML programming. After this finishing this session, we will again come back on the web programming, and we will continue with the CSS and JavaScript. So let us start with the computer networking in this session. Computer networking is a very important aspect in the today's scenario in the computing. First of all, one should know what is the meaning of networking over here, or more precisely the computer networking. So basically, many authors in their book have given a very mm, different type of definitions about the computer networking, but the precise and the accurate type of definition, what I think is that computer networking is it is the interconnection of autonomous computers. So this is a complete and the precise definition of the having very few words, and in these few words you can define the all strategy behind the computer networking. Now, interconnection means they are connected with each other. So if two computers are connected with each other, so can we say that it is a computer networking? Okay. For the layman, it may be the computer network, but as far as the computer professional, this definition is lagging behind, because connecting to computer is not means it is a computer network objective have been achieved. Computer network is, apart from this, is something else. Two computers are interconnected, two computers are connected, or two or more than computers are interconnected, but they are free to work their own also. वो आपस में खुद भी काम कर सकें, इंडिपेंडेंटली काम कर सकते हैं। एक कंप्यूटर दूसरे कंप्यूटर इंटरकनेक्ट कर, लेकिन दूसरे में इंटरफेयर ना करे। ये डेफिनेशन होनी चाहिए, और ये डेफिनेशन हमें तब मिलती है जबकि ये जो वर्ड हमने यहाँ पे ऑटोनोमस लिखा है ना, ये वर्ड यहाँ पे बहुत जरूरी था। अदरवाइज ये लिखते थे कि इंटरकनेक्शन ऑफ कंप्यूटर, तो डेफिनेशन हमारी पूरा जो एक कंप्यूटर की जो स्पिरिट थी कंप्यूटर नेटवर्किंग की, उसको किल करती। इसलिए ऑटोनोमस वर्ड यहाँ पर लिखना बहुत जरूरी था, और इन 4-5 वर्ड्स के अंदर जो डेफिनेशन दी गई है, ये अपने आप में कभी भी इनकम्प्लीट नहीं हो सकती, सिचुएशन चाहे कोई भी हो। तो ध्यान रखिएगा स्टूडेंट, आप हमेशा इस डेफिनेशन में ऑटोनोमस वर्ड को और इंटरकनेक्शन वर्ड को आप कभी भी भूलिएगा मत, इसको हमेशा याद रखिएगा। तो कंप्यूटर जैसे हमने कहा कि इट इज इंटरकनेक्शन ऑफ द ऑटोनोमस कंप्यूटर। ऑटोनोमस मीन्स each and every computer connected in the network is free to work itself, but whenever they want to work on the network, they can do so. This is the main spirit of the networking. Now, computer networking are of three types. You know, it is maybe LAN, it is MAN, and it may be WAN. LAN means yes, very good. MAN means metropolitan area network, and similarly wide area network. Let's start with the LAN. In all these types, naturally computers are interconnected. But what is the strategy that we have distributed the network in the three parts? That is the what is the criteria behind it that we are going to discuss. So start with the LAN. In LAN, basically, computers are placed and interconnect within a short range, within a premises of the building, any office, or maybe at the place where you can mm, cable, we can spread the cable. So cabling in a office, in a bank, in an institution is very easy. But as far as the area where 2 kilometer or 5 kilometer apart from this place, and we want to lay down the cable, it may be something difficult. So LAN means local. Locally, the computer are placed in an office, in an organization, in a university, in a bank, and those computers are interconnected. Then we can say that these are the locally interconnected computer, and it is called local area networking. So in office, in universities, in institutions, bank, all such are the example where you can install the LAN. Now in LAN, basically the factor is responsible that we are also coming on the mechanism or the techniques which are uh, useful for interconnecting the computer. In the next topic, we will start with that. That is the transmission media. But the criteria where the computers are interconnected in LAN, WAN, or MAN is that they are the space, the distances they are covering is the main criteria. And in basically LAN, the computer transmit the data in between two computers at the rate of 2 to 10 Mbps speed. So in today's scenario, the computer, as you know, the geo cabling and all these things are there at your home. You are having the Wi-Fi connection as well, and you are enjoying the speed of the 50 to 100 Mbps. So this criteria is no longer become important, but the main aspect where the originated the concept of LAN at that particular origin of time, that it was 10 to 10 Mbps. Mbps means megabit per second. In that is the unit of the data transmission rate. In this particular speed, the data can be transmitted from one to, if it is Mbps, then you can say that it is megabyte. but it is megabit over here. Generally, the transmission speed is being measured in the megabit per second. In some books, I have also observed that it is they are writing it as a million million bits per second. Fundamentally, the mega and the millions is no having no difference, but as far as the computing is concerned, the word is mega is more appropriate. So usually the books writers are using mega, but I have also observed that some writers have used the millions word there. This is, I think, not a. I will not say that it is wrong, but it is not a appropriate definition of the speed measurement. So I request you all that you have to remember megabit instead of mega millions of bit. Okay, this is the main. Okay, now what? How the computers are interconnected? What is the cabling? I already told that we will discuss in the next topic. But in the next distribution of the networking, next type of computing is so after completing LAN, the another version of the networking is the MAN. MAN means metropolitan area networking. So in because it is some bigger idea of the as compared to the LAN, the idea behind the MAN is that it is located, the computers are located in the metropolitan cities like that. Suppose Delhi, Bangalore. And take example, if we have a bank and bank have the two branches in a mm, big metro city, then the computer on a particular branch want to connect another branch office of the that particular branch. So is it possible that the cabling is laid down in between these two branches and the networking is accomplished? Of course, not possible. So the basic idea behind the metropolitan area networking is that the computers located far away, means in within the city, at the reasonable distances means the 50 kilometer, 100 kilometer like that. So over there, the computers can be connected either in two way, either by the telephonic line, which is already been spread by the government of agencies, or by the private cable network. So because the wide area is involved there, wide area means not I am talking about the its biggest version. I am talking about the metropolitan area networking version. So within a city, if we want to connect the computers, we take the help of the already the cabling which is already been installed there, and those are the either telephonically cable or the private TV cabling system is there. Through this, the computers can be connected, the data can be transmitted, data can be received over there, and the main goal of the networking can be achieved there. Simply, I am just introducing the concept of the networking. I am not giving you the benefits and the advantages of the disadvantages of the network at this point of juncture, because after completing this, we will come to that topic in detail. So metropolitan area networking is it is being either by the TV cables or by the telephony line. So this is the medium through which the metropolitan area networking can be accomplished. So two branches, the two universities, offices, and like that the examples can be set. Now the speed, as far as speed is concerned, so because it is being transmitted over the cable networking or the telephone network, it the higher the speed transmission rate of the data within the man is something larger than the bigger than the as compared to the LAN. Now the final topic is the version of networking is a mad. When is the wide area network? Wide means up to the large extent of the distances. We are not considering the local situated computer. We are not considering the computer which are located within a city. Now we are considering the computer at the continents, at the level of the countries, at the level of the globe. The computers are located there, and those computers can be connect. And you can also say that we are talking about the internet. Just just introducing you the concept, but in detail we will discuss it on the further topics in the coming topics. But the wide area networking, now the computers are located in the continent, and there are many seas, mountains across over there, and the computers are located. How the transmission is possible? No telephone line is there, no cabling is there, no physically cabling can be accomplished as we saw in the case of the net local area networking. So how the computers can be connected over there? The main source of communication is through satellite. Satellites. The data transmission rate will be maximum over there up to the level of the not only in the Mbps, but it could be in the Gbps. Gbps means gigabyte bit per second. 1 to 100 Gbps speed can be achieved in the wide area networking. So the across the continent, across the country, if a particular company is a multinational company is having an office in the Gurgaon and another office is suppose in the New York, and those computers, the computer of these companies are bound to connect with each other, then there will be definitely a transmission media through the satellite. Satellite is there, but some other also with lease line and all these things. We will discuss it further, but the main thing is the satellite over there. Now, coming to the next topic, because it's the introductory part of the networking, and now the network advantages. Why do we have a networking of the computers? When we can work on the individual computer, then what is the uses of the computer network? Why do we connect the computer with other computers? So I have already told you that we have also the autonomy of our computers, but is it necessary that we have to connect the computer with others one and compromising our security and all these things? Yes, it is useful, it is important. First of the example is the file sharing. It is the main advantages over the computer networking. Suppose one person or one operator, one programmer has developed a software or a file on his computer and want to share this file to its clients, to its colleagues. There is only two possibilities. Either the another one also introduce this file, make this file, code this file, and another is the one person can share or copy its content to the another one. This is the concept of the sharing. So over the network, the objective can be achieved that because it is a teamwork. Networking is a teamwork. One person is doing something and it can share the its task to the another person or the person in the group. So file can be shared across the network in the computer networking concept. So this is the bigger example, bigger advantages of the networking. Secondly is the resource sharing. What is the meaning of the resource sharing? Suppose we have 10 computers with us in a lab and we have only single printer with us. Now, one person want to get a printout, he will have a printer. He should have a printer, only then he will get a printout. But the person located at the same office is having the standalone system, is not having the computer, a printer with its computer, then how can he get the printout? Only the possibility is that he lift the printer from there, that desk, and bring it to its desk, and then connect the computer to its computer, and then get a printout. This is the only possibility. But in the computer networking concept, the 10 number of computers which are located in a particular lab can share a same printer through the cabling, and anybody from any desk can give a printout command and get a printout from any computers. So this is the main advantages of the resource sharing. Resource sharing is the main example, main important uh, advantages due to which we prefer computer networking. Now, can you also give me some other advantages? Can anybody give me idea about the or what are the other advantages of the computer networking? No. So I'm just giving you increases the storage capacity. One person is having a 50 GB, 500 GB hard disk. Another one is having 300 GB of hard disk. Someone is having that 1 TB hard disk, and those are saving its data on its standalone system. But if the computers are interconnected with each other, so the total capacity will be the total summation of their all computers located and interconnected within a network. So one person can save its data either on its system or on the another system. This is also the benefit of the computer networking accomplishment. The fourth is the economical. Economical means, as I already told you, that within with a single printer, the 10 number of computer can, I am just repeatedly I am giving you example of 10 computer, 10 computer. It is, doesn't mean that 10 computers only there, maybe 20, maybe 50 located in the networking. So all those computers are having the resources sharing of the same printer. So what is the advantages? That we are just economically doing our job with the purchase of single printer is having beneficial for the several number of computers. So it is the economical part is also involved in the computer networking. But we are giving you the one phase. Another phase is very ugly one. Computer networking is having big advantages and we are preferring the computer network, but it is also having some disadvantages, and we are just giving you the examples over there. Disadvantages with networking. First of all, security issue. Don't you think that over a network, your security of your data, security of your personal things or the files may be compromised? Is it? It is having a big possibility that if you are not having a very uh, conscious about that, that the data can be compromised over there in the computer network. Some secret data can be spread over the computer network if we have not implemented any security implementation imposed on the networking. So this is the big threat that security can be compromised with the networking. Secondly, virus spreading possibility. I'm just giving you in the capital letter because it is having a virus is the abbreviation of the certain terminology. So virus spreading is big challenging in the computer networking because this challenge arises when a single computer get effective. It is only effective, but in the network, when a computer get affected because it is sharing the same thing in between the network, so the virus can be also spread with the other computer also. The other computer can also be affected by the virus or by some other threats also. So apart from the security issue, the virus spreading possibility is also there. Third one, the third one is computer network cannot be just a concept that having a cable and connect the computers. We have to install a cabling there. We have to have some devices like switches, routers, and all these things. Apart from this, some softwares which are necessary to run on the networking mode is also necessary. So all these expensing, all these expenses are commutative in having. So okay. First was the security. Second was the rapid virus possibility, spreading possibility, and third one is the expensive software and expensive hardware is also to be procured for setting the networking. The fourth and final disadvantages of the network is the dependency on a server. If our networking system is having a particular main computers over there and all the computers are connected with this computer and that particular computer is a feeder of to all the computers. Feeder means it is giving the information and it is uh, giving you the permission to get work on the networking. So if this particular computer don't want to entertain you, then you are unable to get computer logging facility and like that. You cannot work on the network. Suppose this network also, this server is get collapsed, then the entire network will get collapsed. No one can work on the network. So because you have a dependency on a particular computer, so this is also the disadvantages. But in contrast to the advantages of the networking, these are the minor things, but you have to keep in mind that the security and the rapid virus spreading possibilities, expensive setup, and the dependency on a server is also having some drawbacks on the computer networking. So this was the uh, introduction of the network today. In the next class, we will continue with the transmission medium involved in that computer networking, and when we are going to install a computer network, how the transmission medium is to be carried out. So we will make another video of this topic. Again, subscribe our channel, like our channel, and if you have any particular queries or the comment, then please post us. We will uh, welcome all those comments and try to reply to the if you have any particular inquiry to us. So wait for our next channel. Thank you.